Emphasis on emotion. Modern poetry often focuses on the personal experiences and raw emotions of the poet, exploring themes of love, loss, and alienation. Free verse. It doesn't adhere to traditional rhyme schemes or metrical patterns, allowing poets to express themselves freely. Symbolism. Modern poets use symbols and imagery to convey complex ideas and emotions, leaving room for multiple interpretations. Experimental language. Modern poetry explores new ways of using language, incorporating fragmented sentences, unconventional punctuation, and non-standard grammar. Types of modern poetry. Free verse. Free verse poetry breaks away from traditional rhyme schemes and meter, allowing poets to express themselves freely and experiment with form. Imagist poetry. Imagist poetry emphasizes vivid imagery and concision, using words to create a clear and precise picture in the reader's mind. Confessional poetry. Confessional poetry is characterized by its honest and often intensely personal exploration of the poet's inner world and experiences. Free verse poetry. Emphasis on rhythm. Free verse relies on rhythm and pauses to create a unique musicality and to emphasize certain words or phrases. Personal experiences. Free verse often explores personal experiences and emotions, using language to capture the nuances of everyday life. Experimentation. Free verse poets experiment with form and structure, often incorporating unconventional punctuation and sentence structure. Impactful images. Free verse poetry often uses vivid imagery to create a strong emotional impact and to draw the reader into the poet's world. Imagist poetry clarity. Imagist poems aim to create a clear and precise image in the reader's mind, using concise language to convey a specific sense or emotion. Direct language. They use direct and simple language, avoiding unnecessary embellishment or abstraction. Visual imagery. Imagist poetry relies heavily on visual imagery, using words to create a vivid and memorable picture in the reader's mind. Economy of words. Imagist poems are often short and concise, using few words to convey a powerful message or evoke a specific feeling. Confessional poetry. Personal experiences. Confessional poetry often deals with deeply personal experiences and emotions, revealing the poet's inner world and vulnerabilities. Honest self-expression. It prioritizes honesty and authenticity, presenting a raw and unflinching portrayal of the poet's thoughts and feelings. Vulnerability and pain. Confessional poets often explore themes of pain, loss, and struggle, offering a glimpse into the human condition. Emotional impact. Confessional poetry aims to create a strong emotional connection with the reader, inviting them to share in the poet's experiences. Concrete poetry. Visual form. Concrete poetry uses the physical arrangement of words and letters to create a visual image on the page. Experimental language. Concrete poets often experiment with typography, punctuation, and spacing to create a unique visual effect. Abstract concepts. Concrete poetry can be used to express abstract ideas or emotions, using visual elements to convey meaning. Visual art. Concrete poetry blurs the lines between poetry and visual art, creating a hybrid form that appeals to both the eye and the mind. The evolution of modern poetry. Romanticism, 18th to 19th centuries, marked by a focus on emotion, individualism, and nature. Modernism, early 20th century, challenged traditional forms, emphasizing experimentation, innovation, and fragmentation. Postmodernism, mid-20th century, celebrated the fragmentation of experience, incorporating elements of pop culture and questioning grand narratives. Contemporary poetry, present, continues